Hello YouTube, this is Shadow Walker 1776. Welcome you back, and we have another review today. And what we have today is a review of a Cold Steel product. It's their heavy duty sword cane. So with that, let's take a look at the heavy duty sword cane. Here it is as you would be using it as a cane to walk with. It has a polypropylene handle. It has a heavy aircraft grade aluminum shaft, which in and of itself could be used as a defensive tool. And it has a hard rubber end piece for walking purposes. Now, as I will show you in several different things on this particular cane, this can be replaced with any of the cane pieces that you can find at your drugstore, because eventually all end caps do wear out and they need to be replaced. So you're not looking at something that has to be special ordered. You can go down to your local drugstore and replace it. The handles are of polypropylene, actually Gryvery. And the nice thing about these Cold Steel sword canes is they're both a real cane and a real sword. Unlike the other sword canes out there on the market, which at best are just stage props. This is a real cane and a real sword, and you can count on it for personal defense. So let's unsheath it and take a closer look at the blade. Here we have it out of its sheath. And what we have here is we have a blade that is 1055 carbon steel. It's 24¼ inches in length. It's 3/4 inch wide by 1/4 inch thick. This is a serious piece of steel, and it is razor sharp. It comes down to a point. This is a rapier pattern blade. As in all rapiers, the tip has, the top of the tip is also sharpened for about 8½ inches to 8 in penetration, but it's also good for slashing. But it retains the cross section of a 1/4 inch steel for reinforcing the sword itself. It is a full tang construction. It's held in place by 2 pins. And what you will see here is it does have 2 O-rings. And that's what secures it to the sheath on the inside of the sheath there, which is 1 inch in diameter. Like I said, is an aircraft grade aluminum. Now eventually these may wear out, crack, or break, but these are standard O-rings which can be picked up at any of your local hardware stores. So like I said, maintenance on this sword in the long term is going to be rather easy because the parts are available locally. You don't have to worry about special ordering parts from Cold Steel. Now, 1055 steel is an excellent steel, takes a good edge, holds edge, and will give you multiple lifetime of use. My children, my grandchildren will be able to inherit this sword cane, and there's nothing on it that will break. However, 1055 carbon steel is not a maintenance-free steel. You will have to periodically, and I do it once a week actually, I oil my blade down. Take a little WD-40 on a paper towel and just give it a quick wipe. If I happen to be out on a rainy day, I pull it apart. Just give it a little bit of wipe with a paper towel with WD-40 on it. Turn the shaft upside down and let it just sit there in the corner. So if there was any moisture inside the shaft, it dries out. And then in the morning before I leave the house, I resheath it. But this can give you a lifetime of service, but you know, you do have to take care of the blade. It's not stainless steel, it's not, it's not rust proof. So you will have to take care of it. So I want to thank you for joining us today. Thank you, and please subscribe, and as always, watch your 6.